welcome to episode 2 of this season of Mamemeister's High Score Kerfuffle. Our first game of the season proved to be a popular one, and that was Bosconian, released in 1981 by Namco. Namco generally makes quality games, and I really enjoyed Bosconian. It's one of those games where it's very easy to put one more credit in and have another go. We had quite a few people play, so let's take a look at the scores. We've had 25 people submit scores, which is the most since Dodon Panchi, which had over 30. We've got quite a few returning folks, plus our regulars, giving us this great turnout. The scores though were pretty competitive. Just to score points, you needed 87,000, that's Sinisteve down in 20th. And then things are pretty tight, from Bob in 19th with just over 100,000, through to me in 3rd with 170,000. Many people ending up pretty close to one another. Mark is in 6th with 172,000. Then Myrichatek in 5th with 174,000. Paul in 4th, 176,000. And then me in 3rd with 177,000. Already tight there. A little bit ahead and doing pretty well. In 2nd place is Graham. He's got 227,000. Any other time, he probably would have been our winner. But at the top, we know how good Dave is on a classic arcade game. And he smashed this one out of the park with 598,000. Once he set that score, it was highly unlikely anyone was going to get close. He really is excellent at these kinds of games. So this will reflect our current leaderboard. Let's take a look at what the next game will be. So we're back with the wheel. 17 games from last time have made a return, and unfortunately, after that win, Dave didn't put a game in, so I put one in for him, and that's Moon Patrol. So let's set things going and see what we get. Okay, it's not going to be Moon Patrol. Slowing down. Okay, so we've got Rodland. This is a game that I think Pingy owns the board, so maybe he can join in too. Yeah, Rodland's a kind of single screen platformer. Yeah, should be good. So I'll go make a video. I'll be back in a sec. So our second game of the season is Rodland, released by Jaleco in 1990. This game is inspired by Bubble Bubble. It's a single screen platformer where you need to kill all the enemies on screen to progress to the next level. I mentioned that Pingy owns this board, and he can 1cc it too, so I wouldn't be surprised to see some decent scores on this one. It also saw a lot of home ports, so it might be familiar to some. Another good choice, but quite different to the game we've just had. We'll be using default settings and the world ROM, which is rodland.zip. For anyone new joining, if you want to get a game on the board, just send me it via a message, on whatever platform makes sense. So I hope you all enjoy playing a bit of Rodland, and I'll be back in a couple of weeks with the scores. See you then.